G'day, it's fugitive Australian journalist Shane Dowling from the website and YouTube channel Kangaroo Court of Australia. Now, I'm in the process of writing an article, which I'm going to publish tomorrow, Tuesday the 6th of May, 2025. But I thought I'd just publish this quick video in relation to the federal election and point out that the Labor Liberal Party duopoly is now dead. I don't think there's any coming back for the Liberal Party and the Nationals, the coalition, to form a government in their own right anytime in the near future. And the two key indicators of that is the fact that the Liberal Party have been smashed in the election, lost a lot of votes, lost a lot of seats, and also the fact that the community independents have probably held their numbers. 2 seats are in doubt, Kooyong and Goldstein, but they've looked like they're going to pick up at least 1, maybe 2 seats. So it looks like they've held their numbers, even after an onslaught from the Liberal Party, who would have spent millions trying to take their seats back off them. Now, the loss of the Liberal Party seats and votes is obviously a hurdle they need to overcome in the future. But the fact that the community independents and / teals, whatever you want to call them, are here to stay long term is something most people don't understand. And they are the third force in politics now. A lot of people think the community independents / teals are controlled by Simon Holmes à Court. But it's a community independence project, which is basically a support group, a business plan, if you want, for community independence, community independent groups, that has been driving the community independent growth. Simon Holmes à Court obviously helps with the funding by the Climate 200 organisation, but that's it. If he stops funding it, they don't stop. They're going to still be around. Community independence project helping people get organised. And if any individual candidate decides not to run again, well, they're going to be replaced by the community independence project, community groups in that electorate. And that's what people don't understand. They're here long term. And this election has proven it. Because worst case scenario, they're going to have about the same number of candidates in Parliament. And quite possibly they might grow by 1 or 2. But the final results aren't in. It looks like Zoe Daniel and Goldstein might lose her seat, and Monique Ryan, she's in a battle too, although she's further ahead than Zoe Daniel, so we'll see what happens. But it looks like they'll pick up at least 1 seat, the community independents in New South Wales, in Sydney, and a number of candidates actually grown their supporter base. They've grown their first preference votes. And there's a lot of negative headlines in relation to the Greens, how they've lost seats, and they might have done. But it looks like they're going to pick up seats in the Senate. So overall, they're probably going to have the same number of people in Parliament. And the Greens leader, Adam Bandt, seems to think they'll have majority control of the Senate. And by that I mean the Labor Party only need their support to pass legislation, which is going to make it a whole lot harder for the Labor Party to blame everyone else. They're going to have to take responsibility, especially in the lower house where they got around 90 seats they're going to end up on, which is a substantial majority. So they can't blame anyone in the lower house. And in the upper house, as Adam Bandt says, they can just get the support of Greens for any legislation they want to pass. Now, Adam Bandt is saying that based on the projections that they should win a number of seats in the Senate, a number of new seats. So while holding a major majority is very helpful in the lower house for passing legislation, could come back to bite them to some degree in the Senate. So it'll be at least a week or 2 before we have the final figures. So I didn't want to do a video too early because people are just guessing, humming and hawing. I still have to guess now to some degree. We don't know the final figures, but they are looking fairly solid for the community independents. And I'll have that article up tomorrow, so make sure you visit my website and read that. Some people will be saying, oh, look at Campbell Newman. You know, he won in 2012 in Queensland in a landslide. Labor only ended up, well, I think it was 7 seats in the new Queensland Parliament. But then 3 years later, they won government. And people might refer to that and say, oh, look, so the Liberal Party in the federal government, they can make a comeback. They're going to be on roughly 40 seats. They can make a huge comeback. But there's a big difference. Campbell Newman, you know, he picked fights with anyone and everyone in government. He upset a lot of people. He sacked a lot of people. And he was a first-term premier. The current federal government we have is basically a 4th-term government, because you look at a lot of the players. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, he's been in Parliament since 1996. There's quite a few of them who have been in Parliament 20-odd years. They were in government from 2007 until 2013, when Kevin Rudd was Prime Minister, Julia Gillard, and then back to Kevin Rudd. So they had 2 terms of government then. Tanya Plibersek, Tony Burke, etc. They're all around then. So you've got a very experienced government, even though they're saying they're 2nd term now, well, they're really 4th term. And they're not going to make the same mistakes the former Queensland Premier Campbell Newman made. So for the Liberals to get back in the government, they're going to have to pick up about 30 odd seats from the Labor Party, and it just won't be done. Well, more than 30 odd seats, 35, 36 seats. And as we've seen in this election, they're going to struggle to get any back from the community independents, who next election should be even stronger than they were this time. Anyhow, like I said, this is just a short video. I'm going to have a more in-depth article up tomorrow, so make sure you visit my website, Kangaroo Court of Australia, and please share this video on social media, and please hit the like and subscribe button and notification button. In Kangaroo Court of Australia's independent media, I publish a website and a YouTube channel, and I'm 100% crowdfunded from viewers like yourself, so please support my Patreon account or PayPal account. You can donate any amount, $3, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30, $40, $50 a month, whatever suits your budget. It all helps out in a big way. And the link for the Patreon account and PayPal account are below this video on YouTube and also on my website. And you can go to my website and click on the donations page for other donation options. Other than that, thank you for your time and have a good day.